So I just want to say this right now. I absolutely love the Daredevil TV show. The Netflix Daredevil TV show by far is the gold standard of how Marvel TV shows should be going. The problem that I have with Disney Plus Marvel shows is that they always feel like extended movies rather than actual TV shows. So what do I mean by that? So a lot of shows like Falcon and Winter Soldier or Hawkeye or what's another one? Miss Marvel. Yeah, definitely Miss Marvel. So like, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, a lot of those, and Secret Invasion, a lot of those 6-episode shows to me feel like someone made a movie and then cut them up into pieces and then try to sell it to you back as a TV show. And the structure just does not work. It just does not work. For me, it's like, I look at those type of shows and it's only 6 episodes. I'm going to tell you right now, 6 episodes is too little for a TV show. Most of these are like the episodes only last about 30 to 40 minutes. A 6-episode show is a miniseries, but if it has 30 to 40 minutes for each episode, like, you might as well just made a movie. You could have just made a movie. Shows like WandaVision and Agatha Harkness, or Agatha All Along, those shows are like 9 episodes long, or even the Loki show that even though there's 6 episodes, there's at least 2 seasons. Shows like those, they are trying their best to be a show. They're trying their best to show you that they're trying to tell a story as a show structure rather than a film structure. And for me, Daredevil, especially during the Netflix era, Daredevil, each season was 13 episodes long, and each season was amazing. It was an amazing TV show from beginning to end. I loved so much of that TV show. Like, Daredevil was by far my favorite Marvel show in the entire MCU, and nothing that Disney Plus has made has even come close to when it comes to the quality of TV shows that they've been pushing out. I genuinely feel like most of the Marvel Netflix shows that came out, whether it's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage, or The Punisher, not Iron Fist, I don't count that one. But when it comes to those 4 other shows, like, no Disney Plus show has come close to how amazing those other shows are. And I feel like what Disney should have been doing from the beginning, what they really should have been doing from the beginning, was that when they announced Disney Plus, rather than waste our time and play the game of will they, won't they, when it comes to bringing in the Marvel Netflix characters from their TV shows into the MCU, that instead that they should have just gone straight ahead into making, your Daredevil shows and your Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Like, bring in all the characters from the Netflix Marvel universe into the MCU and let them have their show and focus on that being your streaming service, Disney Plus shows, while your movies is where you get to go more cosmic, get more magic and aliens and stuff like that. That's what I liked about the Marvel Netflix shows, that they were grounded, that they were street level heroes. And the Disney Plus show, they want to make everything like a big problem. They want to make everything like a end of the world scenario. I feel like the only Disney Plus show that I liked that had high stakes, that stuck to the high stakes, was Loki, and that was it. Agatha and WandaVision were all right, so they weren't all high stakes. It was more personal. But as for me, it's like, I missed the street level heroes. And I feel like the closest we got to a really good street level hero TV show during the Disney Plus era was Hawkeye. And even then, it's only like 6 episodes long. And I feel like the Hawkeye TV show could have just been a movie, in my opinion. But with that being said, let's get into this. I've been waiting so long for Daredevil to finally come back into the MCU, and we only got to see a bit of him in No Way Home and in the She-Hulk series. So now finally we get to see Daredevil come back. Let's watch this trailer.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit.
So they're meeting in public already. Daredevil and Kingpin are already meeting in public. What the heck?
It's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it.
Oh my God! They brought back the avocados at law. Like, I was worried when they made the announcement that Daredevil might just come back, but it's only going to be Charlie Cox. I was like, no, I want Karen and Foggy to come back. They were so great, and I'm so happy to see them again.
Come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
The city.
Oh my god, hold up, wait a minute. They brought back my boy Bullseye. Bullseye's back, guys. Bullseye's back. Dude, Bullseye in season 3 of Daredevil was no joke. He was like, bro was a killer. He was out there just destroying everybody. This man was no joke whatsoever. I'm so happy he's back.
The city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
And of course, my boy Punisher's back. He's back.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
All right. Oh man, this looks so beautiful. We're finally getting Daredevil again, man. I'm so happy. Like, first of all, you bring back Daredevil and Kingpin. Already, perfect. Good enough as it is. Then you bring back Daredevil's friends, even better. And then in the trailer, you already show Bullseye and the Punisher. Oh my god, am I so happy. Marvel, MCU, was it that hard? Like, let me go zoom in again. Let me zoom in again real quick. Because I gotta say this. Was it that hard just to do that? We've been saying since day one, ever since Disney Plus came out, we were like, awesome, Disney Plus, start bringing back Daredevil, start bringing back the Netflix characters. Please bring back the Netflix characters in the MCU and bring them into the MCU. And we finally got it after years. Like, keep in mind, the first TV show in the Disney Plus to come out was WandaVision. That was back in 2021. We are in 2025. It's been 4 years. 4 years. We've been saying since day one that we need to bring in the MCU characters from the Netflix TV universe. And yet it took y'all 4 years. 4 years to finally bring in these characters. I'm just happy you finally caught up, because sometimes a late message is better than no message. It's better late than never. Better late than never. Because I was worried that y'all were going to try to decanonize the Netflix Marvel universe. That y'all were going to start saying, oh, you know, they're just variants. Like the Daredevil you see in She-Hulk and No Way Home. That's just a variant of the Marvel Netflix Daredevil. Like, no. This is Daredevil that we've been following for 3 seasons on Marvel. Of that, not only have we seen Daredevil, we've also bring back his 2 best friends, you know, Karen and Foggy. We bring in Kingpin, of course. Kingpin showed up in Hawkeye, and I was sad that we didn't get like a Daredevil cameo in Hawkeye at least, but I'm just happy we got Kingpin back too. We got the Punisher and Bullseye. And listen, I love John Bernthal as the Punisher, and I don't know what the guy's name is, but I love the guy who plays Bullseye. The guy who plays Bullseye is so good. I hope to God we get a scene between Bullseye and the Punisher in this show. I want them to fight so badly. Thank God we finally got that. Like, let me see what else we got here. Like, I hope to God we get a good amount of episodes. Like, this better not be no 6-episode run. We better get more than just 6 episodes. So this is what I mean. Like, look, you like that first time. First few seconds of the Diner conversation really felt like 2 exes speaking for the first time in a while. The dudes are literally breaking and bleeding through. My lord, LF, let's effing go. So glad they made this basically season 4 of the Netflix Daredevil. Can't wait. That's what I've been asking. That's what I've been saying since day one. We need a season 4 of Daredevil. We need a new season of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Heck, if you don't want to give them separate shows, have them together. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones are a couple in the comics. They're married in the comics. Just, if y'all don't want to spend the money on 2 separate shows, just make Luke Cage and Jessica Jones have a TV show together. Call it Heroes for Hire, and then that's it. And already people will be watching. I met Vincent D'Onofrio at GalaxyCon and asked him to do the Kingpin voice. He asked me what do I want him to say. Before I could think of anything, he put his hand on my shoulder and told me in the Kingpin's voice to go home. I've never been more scared in my life. I love that Fisk still does his little twitching with rage fingers. It's like they never left. The tone, the violence, no recast. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm be honest with you, I'm so happy they did not recast Vincent D'Onofrio. Like Vincent D'Onofrio is so amazing. As Kingpin, he's just great. Before Vincent D'Onofrio, it was Michael Clark Duncan who played Kingpin. Now listen, Vincent D'Onofrio is still my favorite version of Kingpin, don't get me wrong, but whether you love or hate the Daredevil 2003, I think it came out 2003 or 2000, the early 2000 Daredevil movie, whether you love it or hate it, Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin was pretty badass in my opinion. Like, I thought he was amazing. I thought he did a good job as Kingpin. I feel like, given with what the script was, working within the parameters of the script, I think he did a good job as Kingpin. God rest that man's soul. He did such a great job. Also, his voice is amazing. Like, he had that really intimidating voice. But obviously, Vincent D'Onofrio being back is amazing. I love that. There will never be a more perfect cast. They were all born to play these roles. Exactly. Fans, but it will be brutal. Bloody leg and arm snaps for everyone. Good. That's what I've been saying since day one. Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio is a perfect Fisk, and John Bernthal is a perfect Punisher. Love to see everyone back. Remember back in season 2 of Daredevil? Back in season 2 of Daredevil, the Punisher told Kingpin saying, the next time we meet, only one of us is walking away. And we never got to see them meet again for the rest of their shows or the rest of, like, the MCU until now. This is, oh my God, I don't even know what year season 2 of Daredevil came out. But that was, like, the 2010s era. Like dude, I'm telling you right now, it's like, I just been wanting this since day one. They finally answered our prayers. Thank God. Finally, we're getting Daredevil. Oh my God, I'm so happy. God, like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, Daredevil, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're in the MCU with all the other characters. Like, thank goodness gracious.